Welcome to Beyond the Emulator with your host, Dylan.
Hello, fellow gamers. Are you ready to transform your Amazon Firestick into a classic gaming console? Let's get started with this step-by-step guide to installing Retroarch and playing your favorite Game Boy Advance games. So what I've got here is the main menu to Retroarch, and what I've done is I've actually set up a Bluetooth Xbox controller. So we're going to go ahead and get back to the home, and I'll show you from the start. So we've got down here on the Amazon Fire Stick, I've already had it preloaded. I've got, let's go down here, I've got Retroarch, and I'm going to have actually a file explorer that's going to have our Game Boy Advance games on it. And what we had to do is use Downloader to bring Retroarch into the system. So just kind of a quick to get Downloader to open it up. I will go ahead and show you, and also some developing tips to get into the developing functions. So we're going to go ahead and get into here. Let's get down to this menu. So we're here with the menu My Fire TV. We're going to go ahead and open that up. And then it goes to About. As you can see here, I've already got the developer options. I've also got a USB drive. So I've got a 1 gigabyte thumb drive that I've actually added to in sync with the Amazon Fire Stick. But to get to the developer options, you would go to About. You wouldn't see that initially, and what you would do is you'd be pressing the A button or select button 7 times, and it will open up the developer option. And what that will do is it will allow you, when we open it up, to turn on debugging for connections with the internet. So we're going to leave that on. And also to install unknown apps. So this will be allowing us to get Retroarch installed. So we want to go ahead and click on that, which then opens up these to allow us to use under the unknown apps, just like an Android. So we're going to go ahead and get out of there. We're going to go back up. And as you can see, just to show you where Retroarch is, we're going to go to Downloader, which then is basically a web browser. We're going to go in here to the search. We're going to type in Retroarch. Oh, back one. Retro. What it's going to do is it's going to do a search just like a Google. So I'm going to go down here to Go. It's going to open up the browser. Now we have like a mouse. So what we want to do is we want to go to Retroarch. We're going to go and click on that. It's going to open up their website. It's going to be a little addy, so be cautious. We're going to go ahead and go down to the menu. There's our first ad, so be cautious. Do not click on it. We're going to go in this box, which then is going to bring us to a menu tree, and we're going to go to Download. You're going to have to go ahead and close this window out for the ad. It's a legit ad if we can get this out of there. And then if we scroll down, you'll start seeing the different versions. Windows, Steam Deck, older Windows. We're going to keep going down. Linux, Raspberry Pi, Android. We're not going to go ahead and pull any of those. What we're going to do is we're going to go up to Download. We don't want to go ahead and use the download 64-bit or 32-bit. We're just going to go with the straight download. So we're going to take that, we're going to go ahead and click on it, and basically it's going to allow us to download the file onto the Fire Stick in its internal storage. Just wanted to show you this process of how that works, and then you'd be able to install it just like any other APK Android app. So what we're going to do is we're going to reinstall it. with a fresh version into Retroarch. So because we've clicked on the developer, we've gotten into the unknown app, so it's allowing us to install it. So we're going to go down to install. It's going to go ahead and install Retroarch. Sorry if there's a little bit of a blur. It's basically saying it's done. We can go ahead and delete the file. We don't no longer need it since it's been installed, so go ahead and delete it. Go ahead and confirm delete. We're going to go ahead and get out of there. It's going to bring us back to our main menu on the Amazon. We're going to go ahead and click on Retroarch again, which it should open up. And now we're going to be able to load a game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to load content. We have to go down to our storage, which is our external storage that we attach to the Amazon Firestick. It's kind of got a generic name, so we're going to click on that. I've actually created a couple ROM folders. We're going to click on ROMs. We're going to click on Game Boy Advance. Now, I did not put the BIOS in. I'm not sure where that exactly needs to go quite yet for this. So if that changes it, we'll have to make that correction and then continue with the video. So we're going to go ahead and pick a Game Boy Advance game. We're going to go ahead and pick Mario Kart. And there we go. It might have a little bit of a pixelation, but and if you want to get out of the game, we want to go back over to Retroarch. Here, we got a game going, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we'll pick Luigi. And we've got Mario Kart on an Amazon Fire Stick playing on a Samsung Smart TV. Here we go. Well, I hope this helps you out. I hope you enjoy it. If you would like to watch some other additional videos that I'm creating, please go ahead and like my video and subscribe. And again, thank you again from Beyond the Emulator. And this is Dylan. Have a great day.